we have already lost more people's lives, more American citizens' lives to the COVID disaster than we did in World War II, or we did in all the wars since World War II. This is a bigger threat than the military that threatens us, and yet we do for the military what we are afraid to do for our own public health.
We're speaking with economist Richard Wolff, author of "The Sickness is the System When Capitalism Fails to Save Us from Pandemics or Itself," available at democracyatwork.info. During the FDR years, Richard, we got Social Security, the minimum wage, millions of infrastructure jobs that led us out of the Great Depression and begat the American middle class that is now struggling. I got a little over a minute, but here's a hypothetical for you. If you had President-elect Joe Biden's ear, what would you recommend?
Well, you know, I would take hours, and we only have less than a minute, so I'll be real blunt and pick number one. During the 1930s, we had a public jobs program. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, under pressure from below, created something on the order of 15 million federal jobs. Fantastic program that took unemployed people, gave them a job, gave them a decent income, allowing them to maintain their rental payments and their mortgage payments, and put them to work doing some of the first environmental work in this country, artistic work in the WPA, building bridges and highways, wonderful things we still get use from almost a century later. Why in the world, since it worked so well the last time we had unemployment, why is it that our two major political parties can think of everything other than what comes out of American history and could and should be the solution now?
Amen. And right now, some of that century-old stuff will create a lot of jobs when we get busy with infrastructure. Thank you, University of Massachusetts Amherst Professor Emeritus Richard Wolff.